Hi, my name is Kim Foster, and I teach art at Kirkwood High School. So, welcome to my art room. Student artwork up in the halls to make it feel like an art room. And then we display student work on the wall. And this is my room. Fairly large room with lots of windows. I really like that. We have some room. We always come do critiquing, so we were critiquing the other day. I have that artwork up. All of the student shelves are in here or by class. So since I usually have like 26 students in here, I usually split this half of the room. Your work's on this side, and then on the other half of the room, your work's on the other. We got more cabinets. We have painting stations set up, and I have one here and over there when we have a lot of painting going on. What I like to do is students get one palette per student, corresponds with their attendance number. So number 16 is always number 16 throughout the entire semester, and so they have to return their palette clean and dry to me, and I know who's washing their dishes. And we have only primary colors out, and when paper gets dirty, I can easily throw it away because there's more clean paper underneath. Lots of paper towels. And then here's the student supply shelf. Everything's labeled. Students know if it's labeled, they can get into it. If it's not labeled, they need permission. So we have everything a student would need over here. Scissors. And computer stations for research throughout the class. You can see I put students in assigned seats. So when they first come in, they have an attendance seat. 6A, 6B, 6C, 6D. That also helps when we're doing attendance for a sub, and they know who's here and who's not. So I have an active board, and it's nice that students can come up right on the active board. It's where also I do my presentations. Students turn in their work. They turn in their work here in the box, so I know it's graded. I don't really go to their folders and get out their work, so if it needs to be graded, it goes in the box. Everyone has a grading ticket. Usually they self-assess, so then I just check them like Judge Judy. And this is my desk. It is grading season, so it normally looks like this. I have my wall of shame. If someone doesn't have a name on it, I put up no name behind me. They see it, they come, then I can enter it in quickly. Every teacher needs a snack box. You need to have snacks, keep it going. And if you walk over here, I've got this really nice whiteboard. I like to put pencils and erasers on everyone's table by their table numbers, so they know that they should have 2 erasers and a pencil sharpener, and then when they have their pencils sharpened, they just take out their materials, dump them in the trash. I always put the recycling bin here. This is my you can come get it, for those kids that always say, hey, can I borrow some paper? I just tell them, hey, go look underneath the mat cutter. You can have anything in there that's all out of inventory. Or I ask them who their teacher is because I have to charge their teacher for class. More student storage. This is what the paper cabinet looks like when you let students go get their own paper. And this is what a cabinet would look like if students weren't in the cabinet. One thing I do is I mark inventory the year it comes in, so then I know which paper to use first. So you can see I do that with paint too. Blue paint came in 08. These were 010 bottles. These are more recent. I try and use up the older paint first. This is the cabinet without a label, which means that students aren't supposed to be in it. So I have things in here like color pencils, ink pens, compasses. Try and mark the shelves so I can find things a lot easier. I also mark my markers what year I get those in inventory also. So I use my older marker sets first. As you can see, we have these really nice floor-to-ceiling bulletin boards in the hall. So this is actually my graphics 2 work. They're working on a variety of shapes and color pencil, and then we learned how to paint and draw on the computer, and they got to choose one of their shapes and do a drawing. Then they bring it out here and put it next to their work, and this is where I like to grade their work. This is another assignment we did. We all learned how to practice painting And so we all did a pumpkin. You can see how different they are. After they went through the tutorial, they then added a background. And then our drawing class, here's some of their drawing work.